for today's cup of coffee with Scream.
Cup of coffee.
Oh, the screaming's beginning.
Yep.
There has been a massive shift, and we're recording this on the evening of September the 22nd, 2025, and Rosh Hashanah began at sundown.
Mm-hmm. It did.
And if you're not familiar with that, that is one of God's appointed times. It is a matter of the Feast of Trumpets.
Mm-hmm.
And it's reported that this is the day that the books of life are opened. And that review of the past year. And why should God give you another year?
Yeah.
What did you do? What did you learn? You know, that's pretty significant.
Right.
And it was also a matter of a coronation type thing. I mean, it's also one of the days that you could go and petition God. And in the past, we have done that. And it was the petition is, forgive us as a nation and a people, we have failed you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was our petition. It's like, Lord, please forgive us.
Mm-hmm. And to coronation of Christ.
Yep.
As king.
Yep. He is king.
Yeah. And it's like for a long time, people were very afraid to say that. And a lot of the spell that has been cast on a lot of people, it's breaking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It truly is breaking. And I had watched a video, especially over men, because men have been on the receiving end of this for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And you had this spirit of Jezebel and the spirit of Lilith. And these are demonic spirits.
Yeah.
And it always sort of horrified me. You would see some of these young women and say, oh, I'm Lilith. And I'm thinking, you have no clue. It's like, you're not Lilith, you're an idiot. Because who would associate themselves with a demonic entity?
Right. Right. Why would you want to do that?
But you've got a lot of them that are doing it. And this is the reason that men have been so maligned and beat down, and it's just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And that's breaking.
Yeah.
And
it's like these women are holding men hostage.
Uh-huh. But men also need to, as far as overcoming carnal desires. Yeah. That's one of the main things, that these things we're not being taught. Virtues were not being taught. There's a reason that they were not being taught.
It's because they wanted to break it all down. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Because that leads, and it's interesting because there was a pastor with Charlie Kirk's services and stuff the other day. And he explained, people have this weirdness about the word sin. It's an archery term. Nothing more. It means to miss the mark.
Mm-hmm. And everybody has sinned.
Sure. Everybody has sinned and fallen short.
Yeah.
We're told that. I mean, but you've got a lot of people, they don't want to hear that because they don't want to be told that what they're doing is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
They want to keep doing what they want to keep doing, but they don't want any consequences.
Right.
That is not how that works at all, period.
No.
And that includes this, just the abuse of the male energy that has gone on for so long.
Mm-hmm.
That spell's breaking.
Good.
And
need to.
Over on, on the YouTubes, the they-thems, John Ward he always has some interesting things. And I will put a link in the description box to this video. Very thought-provoking. It's called The Duality of Man at Charlie Kirk Memorial. And he compares and contrasts even with the movie by Stanley Kubrick, Full Metal Jacket, which I did not watch. I will not watch because I don't need to watch.
I've heard of Full Metal Jacket,
Yeah.
but I've never watched it.
And it's another one of those things because the brutality, people don't understand. They don't remember. being born in 65, I remember the news reports. You know, and it's like my mother knew guys that didn't come back. She knew some of the ones, we've all known some of the ones that did come back, and they did not come back the same.
Right. I mean, that it completely just changed them.
Vietnam, any kind of war is going to change a person.
Yeah, because it's trauma.
Yeah.
It's hardcore trauma.
Right. But the duality as far as Erica Kirk and being able to forgive. And then Trump had said, she can forgive, I can't. Yeah. And the fact that you've got men that are willing to do what needs to be done in order so that women like Erica can forgive.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be at odds. And I'm going to read something. I'm not a fan of Matt Walsh usually. I'm not, because he can be just an asshole.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He can.
But he's also brilliant.
That's true. Yeah.
And
you can be brilliant and still be a stick up the ass.
Sure you can. Sure you can. There's a lot of people that's like that. They get very impressed with themselves from time to time.
Yeah.
But this was very much the energy that we're going through right now. This shift.
It's rough.
And he writes, one of the most poignant scenes in the greatest TV miniseries of all time, Lonesome Dove. They find one of their old friends, Jake, fallen in with a gang of murderers and horse thieves. Justice demands that they execute the whole gang, including Jake. He briefly pleads for his life, but Robert Duvall's character, Gus, says, quote, you ride with outlaws, you die with outlaws. I'm sorry you crossed the line, son, end quote. And he was sorry, but they had to do what they had to do. They put the rope around Jake's neck, offer him some final words of kindness, and then hang him. They didn't want to kill him, but they had no choice. He was owed a certain punishment, and justice means giving a man what he is owed. The current debate about the concept of Christian forgiveness seems to assume that we must choose between punishment or mercy, justice or forgiveness, but these are all dimensions of each other. To forgive a man who commits a heinous crime just means that you do not harbor hatred for him in your heart. You want him to be saved and go to heaven. You can feel that way even as you put the noose around his neck. That, in fact, is the most Christian way to handle violent criminals. Pray for their souls, and then send them off to meet God. He will decide what happens next. Mm-hmm. Now, that is the energy that we are going into.
Yeah.
And as far as a lot of the women that have stood in the way too long.
And try to cow people.
Uh-huh. It's like, if they want to persist with this spirit of Lilith, it's like, that's stupid. That's one of the stupidest things that you can do right now. Because you've got these people and they're on a mission to reclaim what has been stolen from them. So the best thing to do, if you're female, step aside, pray for them.
Yep.
And
Always
this was something,
Always pray for them.
Oh yeah, that Stephen Miller had stated during the services, and Dan Scavino Jr. had reposted it over on X, and says, quote, to our enemies, you have nothing to give, you have nothing to offer, you have nothing to share but bitterness. We have beauty, we have light, we have goodness, we have determination, we have vision, we have strength. We built the world that we inhabit now, generation by generation, and we will defend this world. We will defend goodness, we will defend light, we will defend virtue. You cannot terrify us. You cannot frighten us. You cannot threaten us, because we are on the side of goodness. We are on the side of God. End quote. Mm-hmm. That's a declaration.
That is.
And so things are shifting.
Yeah.
You can feel it.
Oh, you can definitely feel it.
And
you can feel it. You can see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's everywhere.
And that you've got some of these other people, and it's the same people, these harpies that are just screeching. That, and you have got these emasculated males that are just screeching just as loud, if not louder, as the women. That ain't right.
No.
That's an inversion of nature.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just, like I said, situational awareness everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But these men are done. It's time that they reclaim their birthright to be men.
Mm-hmm. No more shall they be dictated by some Karen.
Uh-huh. And like I said, as far as the Karens, they need to sit down, shut up.
They can't, or else they wouldn't be Karens.
Well, I guess that's true. And it's like, not wishing ill on anybody, not knowing how this is going to play out. I'm just saying that you can feel it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there is no judgment there. You can feel it.
Sure. But like I said, this is not a good time to be a Karen. This is a time to be doing some introspection, to sit there and go, okay, and in repentance, it's always a good time for repentance.
Mm-hmm.
To sit there and go, what have I done over the past year? Why should God give me another year? How can I better myself? That striving for excellence, to reclaim that as our birthright. Not everybody's designed to do everything. You know what you can do. You know what you can't do. But do the best that you can each day with the intention of doing a little bit more and a little bit better tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. And that can be any task.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Don't judge yourself by other people. And that's, yes, you can be inspired by other people. That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
God created you to be you. He needed a you. That's it.
Yep.
Do you want to tell the peoples where we can be found?
You can find us on BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube at Rolanda's Cup of Coffee with Scream. Also, check her out on X, previously known as Twitter, at Rolanda, COCWS. Thank you all for joining us, and have a good.
Yeah. Know that you are loved. Treat other people the way you would like to be treated. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye.